So I am watching people drift, currently in Atlanta, and the goal is to get home ASAP. When I do my road trip to Miami, I have to buy this stuff. I think it'd be really baller to go to the port with my Dolphins gear. But update, I don't even know where I'm at. I thought I was in South Carolina, honestly. I think I'm driving to Greensville or Gaines. I think Gainesville's in Florida, so I'm driving to Greensville. Part of me kinda would love to do an additional maybe 2 hours today and just leave me with 9 tomorrow. And 9 hours in the Mira walkthrough is really like 15 hours. So, I mean, hold on. I can't even think straight. Miami Dolphins, finally. I see my people. I wish they had like a jacket or nothing. I don't really want this hat. Let me see. How do I look? It's not bad. I want a shirt. I don't really want a hat though. Currently 1 in the morning. I'm still driving. I passed Greensville, South Carolina. I'm actually gonna drive a little north of Charlotte, and that's where I'm gonna lay my boots. And shout out to the Mira walkthrough. I feel like sometimes, because I do so many road trips, it doesn't even cross my mind, but like I'm really driving a 25-year-old vehicle with a 660cc 4-cylinder rated to maybe 35 horsepower at this stage in its life, on the highway, extremely late, across the coast, not state lines, but across the coast right now. Like it's nothing. Like this is normal. This is not normal. This is not suggested. This is not advice for you to do the same, but we're doing it, and that's what makes us Wait for the Fame homies. Also, I'm pretty sure that my AC needs a recharge because it's not cool anymore. I think I might have maxed it out doing this road trip. That's the big beach. For anybody wondering, I drove 4 hours after leaving Atlanta Speedway. About to crash. Shout out to the Mira walkthrough. Good morning. It is the next day. I am 10 hours away from New York. Could I drive 10 hours? Sure. Maybe if I was in a full-size vehicle. In the Mira walkthrough, 10 hours really means like 15 hours. And even then, is that impossible to do? No. Have I done it before? Maybe, actually. I wouldn't be shocked. But am I going to do it? Absolutely not. My goal is to get as close to New York as physically possible. I see that actually being Jersey, which kind of sickens me because it's like, damn, if you're in Jersey, might as well just go all the way to New York or even like Philly. But I don't think that's the case. I think the main reason I drove 4 hours yesterday is so now, instead of leaving Atlanta this morning and then having to do maybe 7 and 7 and getting home exhausted, I can get home maybe in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Like if I drive all the way to 1 a.m. and I sleep somewhere in South Jersey, the next day I can wake up, take my time again. Like right now it's 10:30. It's not early. I was like, I'm going to get a full night's rest because sitting in this car for the next 7, 8, 9, 10 hours isn't the best, especially if I think my AC needs a recharge, which in my personal opinion, it does. Before I start this car, I do want to check my oil. I know it's very dark, and I hit up Zukme, but I think he might be at work because I would love to just do an oil swap. Not necessarily a complete oil change, like changing my filter, but just draining the oil that's there and swapping it over with some new, fresh oil. About half. Here's how we're looking. 11 in the morning. If I drove 10 hours straight, I would get home at 9:27 at night. Unfortunately, I need to stop and get gas every 2 hours, along with the fact that I'm just not gonna push the car too much. I'm gonna cruise around. I was actually cruising yesterday at night. I think at night, because of the boost weather, I was cruising around like 60, 65 for hours. No hiccups, 4,000 RPM. And I was really just like, yo, I love this car so much. This is always what I always wanted. I just wanted a mini store. I wanted something quick. And I don't mind it being automatic. A lot of people are like, damn, if it was stick, it would have been awesome. Depending who you ask. I love the fact that it's automatic. Before we even hit the road, throwing some good old 93. I think it should take 16 buckaroos, maybe 17. Hey, lucky number 13. I was only at a half tank, but when you have to stop and get gas every 2 hours, it makes sense to get gas whenever you can. That way I can now power through a good, hour and 45 minutes. Rest up a little bit, stretch the legs. And now let's continue this road trip. All right, so good news. The AC is actually pretty cold. It's chilly, It feels like no different, which is the best thing. Because I felt like maybe I overworked it yesterday since I was driving so much. But it feels just as good as any other day. Update, I just heard back from Zukme. He's actually home right now cutting up the body kit on his carry, which is amazing content. So I'm gonna head over there, do my quick oil change, chop it up for a little bit, and then I'll continue to drive up north. But this is great news. I am 148 miles away. I have a full tank of gas, and sadly, I probably won't make it all the way there. I might need to stop because it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I think realistically, this car can only do like an hour and 45 on one tank. It isn't even 2 hours. You know what's crazy about life? You just always got to stay positive. My Mira walkthrough is on the side of the road right now, and you wouldn't believe what just happened. I'm gonna walk over to it right now. Oh wait, hold on. Let me not walk over to it because I never got this person's information. So let me just take a picture of her. Yeah, you guys probably know where this is going, obviously, right? I'm holding this in my hand. Why else would I be holding this in my hand? But let me just get a picture of her insurance and license, and I'll keep you guys posted on. You see this blue paint right here? Anyways, though, let's walk back to the Mira. What can I say right now? Like, where's my thoughts at? You know what I want to say, and this might sound like a joke. I don't even know if it shows my tire marks, but essentially this is what happened. I was on the right lane as per usual, maybe doing like 60, 65. I saw a white Civic, that Civic coming in hot. I'm talking about hot. I seen her because I'm always looking back. And I'm just like, yo, this car's going fucking fast. Like, I was going to move left, but I was like, nah, let me just stay here. She's probably going to brake any second now. She never broke. She never braked. So you see these tire marks? All of this is the Mira walkthrough. She hit me from behind. I went all the way here, and then I went all the way back, and then this is where the car is. Is it totaled? I guess it's totaled. Yeah, I think so. I definitely would call it totaled. How do I feel? It's life, bro. This is why, like, Forever K, who the hell am I to say it's my Forever K? Someone could take it away from me at any moment. And that's what just happened. Luckily, I'm healthy. She's good. I told her she was just crying. I was like, I don't know her status in life or where she is, but I was like, hey, it's okay. Like, we're good. We're healthy. We didn't get injured. No one's bleeding. Your airbags didn't deploy. If you see her car, it barely looks like she did anything. Not the same for me, but, life goes on. So this is how we're looking. That's sticking out quite a bit. My door is also doesn't close. So I guess all of it got pushed in. Still got the turbo engine in the front though. And, oh yeah, right here you can see that. Yeah, she hit me pretty hard, as you can see. I don't know why that just happened. I thought the police were here. But, yeah, what can I say? It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm trying to get a tow truck here, though. Trying to get all this situated. I got insurance, obviously. I got registration. Hopefully she does, too. She said she just bought the car. She never showed me a picture of her insurance, though. She just showed me a picture of her registration. I've never been in a car accident, so I don't even know what the steps are. But pretty crappy situation, obviously. Forever K. Oh, look, this is even pushed in. I don't even think I could push this back. The police just left. They gave me her insurance and everything. Now I just gotta wait for Zukme. Shout out to Zukme and the homie with the Sarah. He's pulling up right now. I think they're like 2 hours away, which is kind of sad, but luckily my car will be towed somewhere where, you know, if Zukme doesn't mind, I could leave it there for, you know, while I fly away real quick. Oh wow, look, even this came off the hinges. I'll end this video here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Is it over for the Mira walkthrough? Is there no way that we can bring this back to life? I know Robert had one, and he got into a hit and run, actually. Oh, no, I think the person stayed, but he was able to fix it. I don't think it was this bad. Maybe it was similar, but he was able to fix it and drive, so maybe, you know, I get a nice little insurance payout, and the blueberry lemon lives on, and the story gets even better. Not sure exactly what happens next, but either way, we're healthy, we're safe, we're good. She's good. She drove away. She had almost little to no anything on her car. And I, you know, at least I was able to do one road trip. I was able to drive all the way to Atlanta. I did what I wanted to do. Did I want to drive it to Miami and go to a Dolphins game? Yes. Did I want to drive it to California? Yes. Did I think I would have this car, quote unquote, forever? Yes, but yeah, I don't know if Roberts was that bad. Oh, wow, this doesn't even open anymore. Oh, wait, oh, no, I'm tripping. Okay, that still opens. Oh, but it's pushed in so much that I need to do this now. Gotcha. I might actually leave it open just for some fresh air, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So it's been about 2 hours since the accident happened, and I'm just gonna add this into the video. I still feel the same exact way. Again, am I upset? Yes. I think I will become more upset when the insurance gets involved and they tell me, hey, I think your Mira walkthrough is worth $3,000. That's when I become upset, because if I want to keep the car, I think at the bare minimum, you guys can let me know in the comments, I'm looking at like $5,000. I don't know how much it costs to fix something like this. I just think $5,000 seems like a very like safe, if I mean, I guess everything is fixable for the right amount of money, right? But if it's even possible to fix. In a perfect world, I would also love to drive this all the way home. I think that'd be sick. Drop it off at Zukme, pay Zukme to get it drivable. I definitely think there's something here that needs to be rebent or figured out. Like, this is definitely cambered in. You can see from the trail marks that it was sliding the entire time. Yeah, I even feel the tar up there. So that'd be dope too, because I need to figure out how am I going to get this car home. On top of that, I'm flying to the Dominican Republic in 2 days. It's funny, when I first started this video, I said my goal is to get home as soon as possible, and technically I am getting home as soon as possible. I'm hopping on a flight tomorrow. But I'm going to the Dominican Republic in 2 days, and I'm going to be there for a week. So this car's going to have to sit there for a minimum of a week. From then, I'm actually going to Hawaii the very next day. I fly back home, let's say on Monday, and I go to Hawaii on Tuesday. Literally 24 hours for another like 12 days or something. So I won't even really be here to get it home. That's why like I was just kind of rushing to get home, and it's pretty unfortunate. And like I can't bring all this stuff home. Like I can't even take my motor compactor home, obviously. A lot of this merch, the store's just gonna have to close for now. I got my stuff there. Some of the stuff I can't fly back with, so I gotta figure that out. But yeah, again, like Highway Patrol was just here a couple minutes ago. He was like, damn bro, you seem pretty calm. And it was like, it's a car. Like, there's bigger things going on right now than to me being crying right now, or just like, you know, angry, or why did you hit me? Why weren't you paying attention? Like, we're all good. Like, you know what I mean? It's a very unfortunate situation. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm happy right now. even if, like, let's say it was a fender bender, I'd still be upset because this is my forever K. You know what I mean? Like, I put so much money into this, and I did not see a return on my investment, obviously. I didn't even really see it, you know, to an extent. It kind of did live out its dreams. I drove it all the way to Atlanta. I went to a show. I went to shows. I went to Capital K. I went to Daikoku. You know, a bunch of stuff. Maybe when I go back to Japan, I'll try to find another, but I definitely don't want insurance to keep this, you know, depending on the situation. But, you know, shout out to everybody watching. Like, I'm just not that upset about it. Like, I'm obviously upset about it. It's like, I don't want to say I'm not upset about it, but there's just bigger things going on, in my personal opinion, for me to be crashing out over a car, period. A car, period. I don't care if it's a R34. It's a car. And there's many other positive things in my life where this one inconvenience is not going to outweigh the several things that I'm grateful for. So I guess I wanted to hear. I'll probably make another video when Zukme physically gets here and we bring it to his house. I would love to get his thoughts on this. And I'm currently watching Netflix. I'm actually watching a lover show. It's called The Later Daters. It's about people who are like 50, 60 who go on dates when they're like divorced and stuff like that. It's a pretty good show. That's currently what I'm doing right now. I'm just standing up, chilling, and just waiting to get rescued. But life goes on. And let's hope that the Mira walkthrough also goes on, because I would love to get, you know, $15,000, $20,000 from insurance, pay $5,000 to fix that, and then continue to whip it around. You know what I mean? Like, continue to make things happen, make it better maybe in certain ways. Maybe get it painted with that money. You know what I mean? Since this is definitely going to need to get some paint. Maybe we do that. Maybe we keep it blue, whatever the case may be. But I'm in this here. Thank you guys for watching. My door doesn't really close. Shout out to Blueberry Lemon. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of would like to part this out though. I would not like to part it out. I would not part it out. But it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But I think it'd be sick to donate the front end to another Mira walkthrough. Somebody who's always wanted a Miragino front end. I would love to donate the engine. Like, maybe I sell all the body parts and then like the shell itself goes to the guy who wants to do the swap. And then I find another one. You know what I mean? Like, cause me is like, this is a immature mindset. But I feel like when a car gets in an accident like this, same thing with my Miata. If you guys know, I hated Miatas after it. I don't want to say I hate Mira walkthroughs, but it's gonna put a very sour taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna enjoy Mira walkthroughs for a little bit. So everybody who owns a Mira walkthrough, just don't send me any pictures of your car. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. But I wouldn't mind parting it out. What's left of it, like, I don't know if I could do anything about this window, but maybe sell that to someone. My seats, my reupholstered beautiful seats, my dash. I know there's people in here who would love this dash. The A-Toto, the boost gauge, the checkers. My checker floors aren't really worth anything. Maybe these boxes. These boxes are definitely worth something. So yeah, let's see what happens. The door cards, the headliner. You know, it would be cool for someone that has a normal Mira walkthrough to buy my front end, because this is all good. This is like the most of the values right here. So we'll see what happens. I keep saying I'm gonna end this video, but I just have a lot to say, as you can tell. And then, you know what I was thinking too? Like, it's easy to say this after the fact, but I was in this lane, obviously, and she hit me. She was going stupid fast. But part of me wanted to veer into here. Like, let's say I was driving. I'm driving like this, right? Do. When I started going so fast, part of me wanted to do this, because I was like, yo, why is this bitch not slowing down? But I didn't do it because I didn't know if maybe she was going to do that. And then I would have ended up in a ditch, or maybe even worse. So there's nothing we could do now, obviously. But that was definitely a thought that I'm going to have to sleep with for a little bit. Like, damn, what if you would have just moved over, Nick? Like, what if you would have just been like, doom, and then she would have just went past me, because clearly she wasn't paying attention. But yeah, what can we do now? We don't live in the past. It is what it is. I just pop the hood though and see if there's anything different there. Let me pause my show real quick. It should be good though, right, horn? Yeah, everything should be fine. I keep forgetting it doesn't close. Let's see, maybe something popped off, because she did hit me hard. No, it's good. Battery looks good. Oh, I see some acid. Oh, look at the battery acid. I see some, oh, a lot of acid. But yeah, this all looks good. I'm assuming headlights and everything still work. Let's just check that out real quick. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. I'm fine. My power windows, I'm sure, still work. But yeah, it would also be kind of cool to part this out. The windshield, you know, all that stuff has a lot of value. I know somebody watching right now would 100% buy this windshield, along with my boxes and, you know, my sub under the seats. And I could reuse that actually, but yeah, let's see what more. Or maybe I could even donate this to my next mural. How about that? Oh, I didn't even think about that aspect. Forget selling it and giving it to someone else. What if I don't know if I do an engine swap though. I think that's a little past my knowledge, I'm being honest. But let's say I buy a turbo swapped mirror walkthrough, and I'm like, okay, I got a turbo swapped mirror walkthrough, but it has the same front end. I don't really like that. Boom, mirror Geno swap. Boom, dash swap. Boom, new seats. You know what I mean? Boom, go back to the same people, get this window again. Maybe do some modifications. But yeah, I'm in this video here for real now. Thank you guys for watching. Bureau lives on, channel lives on, road to 50K. Like I said, I'm going to Dominican Republic soon, so we'll see a bunch of DR K-trucks in that scene. Hawaii soon is going to be a really cool Hot Wheels event over there. And then Japan in September. The show goes on. The show will go on, with or without the sour blueberry lemon at this point.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.